Welcome to another exciting episode of But a Sword with your host, David. So, Kareem, a lot of people say Islam is easier to understand because it teaches absolute oneness. No Trinity, no divine son, just one God. That's the beauty of Tawheed, right?
Exactly. Allah is one. No partners, no equals, no mystery. Just pure, clear monotheism.
All right, let me ask you something. What about the word of Allah? Is the word of Allah Allah?
The word of Allah is His speech. It's not separate from Him, but we don't say it is Him. It's an attribute.
Got it. Now, is the word of Allah created?
No. Allah's word is uncreated. It's eternal, like His knowledge or will.
So you're telling me the word of Allah is eternal, uncreated, not Allah Himself, but also not something separate?
It's part of who He is. We don't divide Allah. His attributes are with Him eternally. This isn't hard to understand.
Not hard? Because it kind of sounds like you're saying there's something eternal that isn't Allah yet exists with Him. Always.
No, you're misunderstanding. We're not saying the word is a separate being. It's His speech. You can't separate speech from the speaker.
Interesting. Because when Christians talk about the word being with God and was God, and say the word became flesh, that's John 1, we're accused of making things up or confusing people. But listen to what you just said. An eternal word that isn't Allah, but is always with Him.
The difference is you turn that word into a person, into a man. That's a huge leap.
Sure, but the underlying issue is still there. How does an eternal attribute proceed from God without being a second God? You say it's speech, we say it's a person. But both of us are wrestling with how divine unity includes something eternal from God.
We don't say it's with God the way you do. There's no second person, no duality.
Fair. But we're both dealing with something eternal that proceeds from God without being separate gods. The language might differ, but we're both trying to explain something deep about God's nature.
It's not the same. Tawheed is still clearer.
Maybe. But if the word of Allah is eternal and not Allah, we're both doing some real thinking to stay faithful to what we believe.